mCLASS with DIBELS 8th edition. DIBELS stands for Dynamic Indicators of Basic Early Literacy Skills. It is a brief, standardized, individually administered assessment. AACPS uses DIBELS 8th edition materials. DIBELS uses several subtests to measure student development. Subtests are administered in the order of skill development and only given when they align with grade level instruction. Only those who have received adequate training are able to administer the DIBELS screener with our students. For each subtest, a teacher works one-on-one with the student. The teacher utilizes the virtual mCLASS platform to collect data and score the student, while the students have paper copies of the screening materials. Students are given succinct directions and an example prior to each subtest. Here is an overview of the various subtests within DIBELS and what each measures. Next, we'll learn a little more about the individual subtests. Letter naming fluency measures the ability to rapidly name letters. This subtest is given in kindergarten and first grade. Phoneme segmentation fluency measures the ability to segment 2 to 6 phoneme words into their individual phonemes, or sounds that make up the words. This subtest is also given in kindergarten and first grade. Nonsense word fluency measures the ability to decode words based on alphabetic principle. This subtest is given in kindergarten through third grade. Word reading fluency measures the ability to read real words in and out of context. This subtest is given in kindergarten through third grade. Oral reading fluency measures the ability to read accurately and fluently. The sample on the screen is from grade 1. This subtest is administered in first through third grade. The maze is a group-administered assessment for grades 2 and 3. Students independently read a passage where some words are replaced with 3 options. Then they must select the word that makes the most sense in the sentence. DIBELS assesses development of pre-reading and early reading skills. It supports early identification of students with potential reading difficulties. It also supports the Ready to Read Act, which mandates a screener for early identification of students. This screener provides baseline data to help us monitor the integrity and effectiveness of our Tier 1 instruction with mCLASS. mCLASS automatically assigns color-coded performance descriptors to students' benchmark results. The performance descriptors reference the benchmark goals, which are based on longitudinal research examining how a score on a measure at one point in time predicts later reading outcomes. Blue is above benchmark. The student is likely to need core support and may benefit from instruction in more advanced skills. Green is at benchmark. The student is likely to need core support. Yellow is below benchmark, and students with this marker will likely need strategic support. Red is well below benchmark, and these students likely need intensive support. Your parent report outlines your child's performance on the various subtests they were administered, as well as an overall composite score. All students will receive Tier 1 instruction through mCLASS, which will hopefully and eventually reduce the need for any further intervention. Based on the composite scores from our students' DIBELS results, when our data shows that students are at risk for future reading difficulties, those are students who scored red and possibly yellow composite scores, those students will receive supplemental instruction via mCLASS instruction. This is in compliance with COMAR. Through progress monitoring, students may later be identified for a more intensive Tier 3 intervention. The parent report also provides a link for at-home and on-the-go activities to support your child's early literacy skill development. Consider visiting the mCLASS Caregiver Hub, which provides families with information about the mCLASS platform and DIBELS Assessment. The hub connects to mCLASS Home Connect for additional support activities to try at home and on the go. Thank you. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your child's school-based literacy teacher or classroom teacher.